Are you looking for the best laptop power banks? In this video we will look at some of the 6 best power banks on the market before we get started with our video. We have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Anker Laptop Power Bank 25K. My favorite new feature for power banks is the built-in cable. This Anker laptop power bank sports one attached to the side of the battery that doubles as a carrying strap and another retractable cord that extends up to 2 feet. Both are USB-C and can accommodate in/out charges, so you can use them to refill a device or re-up the battery itself. The brick has a display to tell you the amount of charge remaining, as well as the output wattage that's funneling towards your devices from each port. When refilling the battery, you can see an estimate of how long it will be until the unit is full. Calculating and displaying info like that takes up a bit of power, but, in my testing, the battery output the same or a higher amount of charge compared with other 25,000 mAh packs. The 25,000 mAh capacity isn't as high as other TSA-compatible power banks, but sacrificing those few extra percentage points for this bank's speed, convenience and great price is definitely worth it. At number 2. Lion Energy Eclipse Mag. Traveling is one of the top reasons people need to use a portable laptop charger. Planes, trains, buses and airports aren't exactly the easiest places to find a power source. Lion Energy's Eclipse Mag battery pack has a big 27,000 capacity, which is enough to power a laptop through a couple days of use. I also like how its 3 wireless charging pads cut down on cable chaos, letting you charge a Qi-enabled phone, earbuds case and Apple Watch at the same time. You certainly could charge all 3 of those accessories and a laptop at one time, but as with all batteries, that increased drain will quickly empty it and your charge times will slow down quite a bit. From what I've seen, the unit works best as an as-needed power supply when you're out and about, then, after a recharge, it can moonlight as a 3-in-1 wireless charger in your hotel room. You can even rely on the pass-through charging capabilities to power up the battery while using the wireless pads, making it a sort of travel-ready multi-device charger. At number 3. Anker Prime Power Bank, 26,250 mAh, 300W. Anker's latest Prime Power Bank, 26K, 300W, is particularly high-end. It delivers up to 300 watts of power, combined, has an optional drop-and-go charging base and Bluetooth connectivity lets you monitor its functions through an app. That last bit is honestly more of a fun novelty than actually practical, but the battery itself is plenty useful. The 3 ports can be used all at once, with the 2 USB-C ports delivering up to 140 watts each. That's not a scenario that's likely to happen often, as most devices charge far below that level. My MacBook Pro recharged at around 90 watts for most of my test. But, if you happen to have 2 high-powered laptops, it's possible you might take advantage of all that power. It was able to deliver more power to my MacBook Pro than any other battery I've tested. My laptop went from 10 to 75% in about 45 minutes, which is the fastest time I've tracked. As for smaller devices, it charged an iPhone from nearly dead to over 60% in about a half hour. At number 4. Baseus Power Bank, 20,000 mAh 100W. I hadn't even heard of Baseus before I started testing products for these guides. But after reading the many positive reviews, I gave a few of the brand's offerings a try and have been repeatedly impressed by their value-to-performance ratio. The Baseus Blade is a compact and flat battery that weighs just over a pound. The shape is more tablet-like than the standard block of most power banks, which makes it easier to slide into a backpack or messenger bag alongside a laptop. It's also the lightest of the banks I tried in this capacity category. The display underestimates the amount of charge left, which is always better than the alternative. When the Blade was down to just 1%, it gave my laptop a few more percentage points before giving up the ghost. It has 2 USB-C and 2 USB-A ports along with little feet at the bottom that keep from moving around as you plug charging cables into it. The speeds were admirable, clocking in just a few minutes longer than batteries with larger capacities. At number 5. Goal Zero Sherpa 100 AC. Let's get the bad news out of the way first. Goal Zero Sherpa 100 AC costs $250. That makes it the most expensive power bank I've tested so far. But it's a high-quality unit that gives you what you pay for. There's a wireless charging pad up top, 3 USB-C ports, the one is input only, plus a couple of USB-A ports, an AC port and an 8mm port that can pair up with a Goal Zero solar panel or 12V adapter cable to recharge from your car. There's even an internal fan to keep everything cool as it deals with all the output and a status display you can turn on or off. Goal Zero is probably best known for its outdoor-focused power products, power stations for camping, portable solar panels and camping lights, to name a few. The Sherpa has the same rugged/industrial aluminum unibody design, which would make it an ideal productivity companion for fieldwork. I could see this coming in handy for outdoor photo shoots, job site projects or just snagging some nature side office hours. At number 6. UGreen Powerbank 25,000 mAh 145W. UGreen's 25,000 mAh power bank is a compact, low-frills bank that delivers a speedy charge to smartphones, my tester iPhone 15 in particular. I clocked a refill from 4% to full in about an hour and a half. That's among the faster speeds from any power bank I've tested and is thanks to its 145W max output. It performed on par with other bricks when it came to refilling a Galaxy Ultra, iPad Air and MacBook Pro. A small digital display indicates the amount of charge left and it tested accurately. There are just 3 ports, 2 USB-C and 1 Type-A, but that's more than enough to handle a laptop and a smartphone at the same time, if you must. But I found portable chargers work best when handling just one device at a time. Adding an extra device seems to drain it quicker than charging one than another.